Morning, dear. Good morning.
Very good morning.
Okay, so Akhil, I'm Salma Sheikh, your examiner for today's test. So let's get started with your test, dear. Before we start the test, let me just give you a little idea about the test. Your test consists of three parts: part one, part two, and part three, respectively. Okay, so part one, we shall have your introduction and couple of questions about you. Part two, I'll be giving you 1 minute of time. I'll give you a topic. I'll give you 1 minute of time to prepare, and you need to talk about that topic for 2 minutes. And finally, part three, we shall have a discussion about that topic. Okay? Clear?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So let's get started. Akhil? Akhil, please introduce yourself.
Sure, ma'am. So, as you know, my name is Akhil Yanala, and I'm from Khammam district of Telangana. And I was born in Andhra Pradesh, Krishna district. So, I moved to Khammam when I was 10 years, and all my studies went over there in Khammam itself. I completed my graduation in BSc Biotech, and right now I'm looking for MSc, and I'm looking forward to go to US.
Okay. So, Akhil, what kind of food that you really like to eat and why?
Basically, I like to eat everything. Like I do not have any preference in food. Like if it is good and tastes good, I'll eat it. And mostly, I look for quality and nutrition in a food. So there's no specific food that I like. But when it comes to my favorite dish and something like that, I like home cooked dal and pickle.
That's nice. So, yeah. Do you, what kind of new food would you like to try? And why would you like to try that new food?
So I came across this thing called a sushi, which is Japanese cuisine, and I like to try all kinds of cuisine. So I am looking forward to try that because it's in a different, like it's a different kind of food that it's like raw and all. So I want to try it.
That's nice. So, do you like cooking? Why and why not?
Okay, so I actually enjoy cooking. It's like my getaway from stress in my life. Whenever I feel stressed, I either kind of start sketching or write something, or I start cooking. So mostly I cook often. So yeah, I do cook.
Okay. So, what was the last meal that you cooked?
The last meal that I've cooked would be bottle gourd curry and okra fry, I guess.
Okay, that's nice. Good. So, well, Akhil, this was the end of part one. So, let me share the questions for your part two here. Okay, give me a
Okay,
minute.
sure.
Hope you can see the questions, buddy.
Yes, ma'am, I'm able to say it.
Okay. So, 1 minute will be allotted to you, and you gotta speak for 2 minutes.
Sure, ma'am. Okay, so the hobby that I am interested in is like all over the place. I cannot do a lot of stuff, but cooking and sketching are one of my favorites. So sketching I started when I was maybe in kindergarten. I don't even remember my age when at that time. So there was this drawing competition that was conducted in my school, and somehow I came in first. And I don't know why. I just got hang of it, and I started sketching from then, and I do it often because it is something I really enjoy. It gives that kind of satisfaction in my life, so I do it often. And maybe like 15 years or something, I've been doing it, and yeah, and the benefits of it will be it gives me just the self satisfaction. That's it. I don't think it will give me any financial or other benefits, social benefits, but it's just something that I enjoy for myself.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
let's get started with part 3, Akhil.
Mhm.
So, do you think having a hobby is good for people's social life? In what way?
Okay, so I think having a hobby will definitely benefit people in their social life because, as I said, I enjoy drawing and I do it for myself. And often there'll be some situations in life when people, like a bunch of people gather together and they share stuff, emotions, and all. When they are doing that, sometimes we get to share our passions and hobbies that we have, and sometimes other people will relate to that, and that way bonds get stronger and all. We get to know people better, and it will improve our social structure and all. So I think it will be beneficial for a person.
Okay, that's nice, dear. Are there any negative effects of a person spending too much of time in their hobby? In what way? What are they?
Yes, obviously, if we spend too much time like on anything, it's not just a hobby or something like that. Even if we spend too much time working, there'll be health issues and all. And if we spend too much time on our hobby, we'll miss our work. And just like that, even if we spend too much time personally, we'll miss our work and all. So I think it will be a bad factor to spend too much time on anything, not just hobby.
Why do you think that people even needs a hobby?
It's just like a stress buster, I guess, because people will go through a lot of emotions in their day-to-day life. So giving some space from all of that, from the world, and taking some time for yourself and doing what you love will rejuvenate them internally and will help them mentally.
Akhil, this is the end of your speaking test. Thank you so much for being here, dear. Take care
Thank you,
then.
man.
Bye bye.
Yes, you too, man.
Okay, Akhil. Let me share your feedback with you. Okay, so
Sure.
I'm sure that you are aware that speaking module gets evaluated on four most important categories. There are four marking criteria that we have discussed in the class as well. I'm sure you're aware. The first one is your fluency coherence. The second one is your vocabulary. Third one is grammar, and fourth one is your pronunciation. So you are being evaluated on these four aspects. So let me talk about that. I'll be talking about the what you say your strengths. Also, I'll be talking about the areas that you need to improve. Okay. So the first thing, your fluency and coherence was really good. You were able to speak with a good length without loss of coherence at all. So whatever you spoke, it was completely related to the topic. You haven't spoke anything which was off topic altogether. You got diverted by adding some example or something like that. You did not get diverted. That is one strength area. You have also used a mix of sentences, but they were limited. Okay, so simple sentence, complex and compound sentence, and different kind of sentences. You have used them, but they were limited. You can use them more. So that is also a point to be noted. And your vocabulary was flexible for few what you say topic, but you can still improve on that. Okay, so you have used a couple of words for sure which we use them in general context, and also you have used a couple of words which is not used in general context. That is again a thing to be noted. When I think I missed one point in grammar, that is you can add more linking words. Okay, like for example in your part 1, at one point you said that you actually like sketching and also cooking, right? So and then part 2 you said that earlier you liked cooking and suddenly it got switched to your what do you say sketching, right? Am I right? Did you say this?
Yes, yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
you can add some bridge to it rather like jumping onto the other aspect altogether. You can just form a little small bridge there by adding some linking words. However, my interest towards the cooking did not sustain long. I got into sketching soon. I was so fascinated about sketching that I got inclined towards sketching in very less time. I got in touch with all the colors, all the mesmerizing rainbow colors, and I started doing it. And it's so fascinating to do every single day. So you can add more vocabulary and more linking words that will help you getting a very good band. Okay. So, and
Sure.
pronunciation was perfectly fine. I really appreciate that you have kept intact the entire pronunciation. You did not fake your pronunciation. That is one point that always to be kept in mind when you're doing your IELTS, because faking accent will actually lead you to problem, because you can't fake your accent throughout the all the three parts, right? Part one, part
Yes,
two, and
yes.
part three. So that is one thing. And also your strength area, if I have to tell you, you are very spontaneous when you're answering it. That is one good thing. So you're not taking a lot of time thinking all over, and you're like spending a lot of time having a very weird faces or something like that. You're like very spontaneous. That's one good point. If I have to give you a feedback where you need to focus, I would definitely say that please make a effective notes when you're making your part two. I felt that after 1.5 minutes, you were like a small, tiny gap came in between, like, what should I speak next? And immediately you saw the question that was like, what are the benefits of this, what do you say, hobby? So it gave a
Yes.
slight gap. So don't use that gap. You can, if you write effective notes whenever you're doing your part two and 1 minute will be given to you, try to ensure that you utilize it to the fullest. If you make your notes amazing notes, which is effective notes, so you already have a point to talk. So that is one point to be really focused on. Apart from that, your test went really well. I really appreciate the practice that you have done throughout the class, as well classes, as well as you were here for the mock test. I really appreciate that. So overall band, looking at your four marking criteria, overall you get band 7. Okay.
Thank you so much.
That's nice. That's nice. That's a very good practice. Do give a call to our support team for booking your slot again if you want. Okay. So, well, that's all about our test for today, and do practice more. All the very best for your final test. Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you so
Take
much.
care. See
Yeah, you
you.
too.
Have a great time, buddy. Bye bye.
Yes, ma'am. You too.